Every day I get back from a walk, I spend some time just like thinking about like what I should film. And honestly, like I get ideas, but they don't seem like good enough for me to film. So I just like waste time thinking. It's not really waste of time, right? Because like you're working your mind muscle. Today is no other. Today is day 5 of me filming content every day, both to Instagram and YouTube. Hi, that was a weird fucking. Hi. So you don't need good ideas to film videos, right? You can just improvise. Like just as alive, you can just improvise. Once you're meeting your friends, you're not really like thinking beforehand. Oh, I need to talk about this, and like I need to act this and this way. You're just like improvising. You're just like living, right? Same as in your job. You cannot like prepare for everything. You're just improvising as things like. And I feel like filming videos is could be like the same because you could go two ways. There's probably more, but like you could go fully scripted and have a theme to talk about, have a script like you're gonna follow, have like points you wanna make, or you could go like bananas like me right now and just like talk to the camera. I think it really doesn't matter what kind of content you're like really making as long as you're like creating something. And I think it's really important. I think it's really cool, not as important, but like it's really cool to have something to look back on. I feel like it's way more powerful to have this mindset that I'm gonna create content, I'm gonna create for the sake of like having a memory of it. Maybe you won't remember like creating content, like filming videos, but once in a while you will be able, just having the ability to come back to the same creations you did a while ago and just like look and see like, oh shit, I did this 5 years ago. Imagine like imagine 40 years goes by. You have kids and you can like say, hey, when I was your age, I was doing this, and you show them like a video, even if it's like gaming content, like you talking to the camera as in their age, like the possibilities are endless. Like you could even like make like video journals for your kids, and that's fucking insane. Like how cool is that? That's a big like goal, right? But like the possibilities are truly endless. I have like a lot of different like channels, a gaming channel, this channel, uh, another channel where I uploaded AI created videos. It's not really about like how many views it got or how many subscribers it got. I realized only after I didn't get those things that like it shifted my focus away from numbers. And I think it's like I honestly think like sometimes or maybe always, it's good not to get views or subscribers right after you like start something because then your values might get fucked in a way because you might start like focusing on the wrong thing. You might straight you might start creating content for that thing, right? For the thing you value. Like the type of content you create, if you're creating for yourself and the type of content you're creating to like meet the criteria, let's say, for being able to go viral on the internet, maybe. For example, like you could go viral if you like say some wild shit or like do some wild shit, like do some pranks. It might be fake, like it might be the fake version of you, but it might go viral. But you're like giving up yourself for like numbers on the screen. And sure, like Don't get me wrong, those numbers can like get bills paid and you can go like live in Thailand or like Vietnam super like cheaply, and you truly don't need like a lot of money, like maybe a grand a month. Yeah, like a grand a month in like Thailand or like Vietnam is more than enough. Of course, what do you want to do there? If you're just living by and like making content and you're able to sustain, I mean, I understand why people do it, but that's the thing. What are your values when you're like creating? Are you creating to inspire? Are you creating to make money? What are you like chasing? What are your goals? I understood like a- the big part of of doing anything is why you're doing. Like you could get a job and you could hate it, but the why you're doing it, the why part is like important. Maybe you're like doing that job to help out your like parents. That is one why, and another could be like you're working to get like a new iPhone. It's the same job, it's the same money, but the why, the why is like way different. It's like different motivation. Another thing I realized like really in the past like maybe a few days, that you cannot really rely on motivation to do stuff. Like if you want to actually achieve something, you cannot rely only on motivation. You need discipline. I really disliked. I didn't even realize I disliked it, but now I do. So exactly with this series, it's not about the content I'm making. Like for example, I'm gonna create this video. I have another video like as an extra. I could like create an AI video. I could create a gaming video. As I mentioned, I have a gaming channel. And it's not really about the content, but about being like consistent in something. And I'm finally starting. I haven't fully realized, I'm just starting to see the potential of being disciplined enough to stick with a certain thing for a longer period of time rather than just like doing when you want to do. Because that might be fun. That's actually really fun to do some to do anything when you just like want to do it. You feel me? Instead of like doing it every day. So yeah, have fun. If you don't like your life, anything about your life, your friends, lack of friends, your job, the place you live in, the apartment you live in, the city, country, habits, the food you're eating, the content you're creating, you can change everything. Remember to love yourself and give yourself some slack. You're a monkey on a planet, on a rock, that's like spinning super fucking fast in a sea of nothing. And if you truly like zoom out, nothing really matters. So you might as well like have some fun while you're like here. Alright, take care.